Hey, welcome. Today we're going to dig into something that's right at the heart of your online life, a confusion that pretty much affects everyone, but nobody really talks about. We're going to untangle this huge misunderstanding, and I promise by the end of this, you will never look at the internet in the same way again.
So let me just ask you this. When you go online to connect with people, are you using social media or are you on a social network? We kind of just throw those terms around like they're the same thing. But what if I told you they're not just different, they're fundamentally different things?
And here's the thing. That confusion, it's not an accident. Nope, it's actually a deliberate design choice, one that has shaped the last 20 years of the internet. How we talk, what we see, and let's be honest, who gets rich off our attention?
Okay, so let's get right into it, because this is the big aha moment. We're going to break it all down with a really simple but super powerful idea, thinking of it as the place versus the activity. And trust me, once you see it this way, you can't unsee it.
All right, first up, let's talk about the social network. This is the place. Think of it like a digital town square or the blueprint for a neighborhood. It's the container where all of your relationships actually live. Its whole purpose is built around the who, you, your friends, your family, your colleagues. It's the map of all your connections.
And then you've got social media. This is the activity. It's all the stuff that happens inside the place. It's the content you're sharing and scrolling through, the posts, the pictures, the videos. You can think of it like a digital printing press or a broadcast studio. It's all about the what.
And this slide right here, it just makes the whole idea crystal clear. See, a social network's job is managing relationships, focusing on the who. Social media is all about broadcasting content, focusing on the what. One is the town square, the other is the town crier shouting the news in it. The takeaway? They are two completely separate things.
So, okay, if they're so separate, why do they feel like the exact same thing when you're on, say, Facebook or Instagram? Well, that question right there leads us straight to the central problem of the internet as we know it, the walled garden. This is how that deliberate design we talked about earlier actually trapped all of us.
Let's just build this idea back up, piece by piece. So first, you have the social network. This is the place, right? The structure that holds your social graph, which is that super valuable map of all your connections to other human beings.
And then, inside that place, you have the social media. This is all the activity, the sharing, the scrolling, the liking, all the stuff that keeps you hooked and holds your attention.
And here it is. This was the absolute masterstroke of Web 2.0. The big platforms brilliantly fused them together. They built the network, the place, and then they made damn sure that all the media, the activity, could only happen inside their walls. And why'd they do it? To control everything, to collect all your data, and of course, to sell your captive attention to advertisers.
But you know what? That isn't the end of the story. The internet is always evolving, and the next big leap is all about tearing down those walls. Let's take a look at how this is all leading to a new kind of internet, a journey to what people are starting to call Web 4.0. You know, it's a really logical progression when you see it laid out like this. We went from just being passive consumers in Web 1.0 to becoming the content creators and the data in Web 2.0. Web 3.0 started giving us ownership over our digital stuff. And now, Web 4.0 is about becoming the sovereign owner of our entire digital life, our identity, our data, and most importantly, our relationships. So what does sovereign really mean here? It means you control your identity, not some corporation. It means you own your social graph, that map of your connections. It means AI starts to work for you, like a personal agent, not as a corporate tool designed to keep you scrolling. The whole focus shifts back to actual relationships.
Now, this might sound like some distant futuristic dream, but it's really not. The tools to build this new sovereign internet, they're actually here today. It is now possible to create your very own social network, your own place online, and it's kind of shocking how easy it is.
And this right here illustrates just how simple it is. I mean, look at this prompt. This isn't complicated code, it's just plain English. You literally just describe the community you want to build, its purpose, its features, and an AI can understand and just make it instantly.
The whole process is almost like magic. You just type in your idea as a simple sentence. The AI figures it out, and in just a matter of seconds, a complete, functional, and private social network is up and running, ready for your community. You can literally build your own place on the internet in less than a minute.
And this technology is a reality. You've got solutions like Web4.community, which is designed for building out these rich,
customized online communities. And then you've got something like tribemaker.space, which is perfect for just quickly spinning up fast, dedicated groups or tribes for a specific project or a shared interest. The power is finally shifting back to us, the users.
Which brings us to our final and maybe most important question. Now that we understand the huge difference between the place and the activity, and now that we can see the technology exists to build our own sovereign digital homes almost instantly, why are we all still renting space in someone else's walled garden? That's the thought I'm going to leave you with.